Hi, this is Solia Sam, a designer behind House of Enki. I'm originally from Iran. You probably call it Iran, but it's Iran. Yeah, so my story begins in Iran. Iran is a country like creativity, especially fashion, is heavily restricted, especially for women. So it was so hard to start there, but the truth is I've been drowned into fashion since I was a little girl. Like I think I was 11 or 12 years old. I remember watching runway shows on an illegal satellite channel, of course, and I didn't fully understand what was going on. I just knew that it moved something inside me. Growing up in Iran, especially at my time, like pursuing fashion dream is was felt like an impossible dream. But because being a woman in Iran often means that being told who you should be or how you should live. So I ended up working in a company for 7 years, doing like what was safe or what was um, expected of me. And I ignored the voice inside my head that kept saying, you can do more, you don't like this. And it took years for me to gain courage and independence to finally listen to the voice. So at 33, I made one of the scariest decisions of my life. I quit and I decided to follow my dream and pursue fashion, which was not easy in Iran because designing non-Islamic clothes had been done underground, like in secret, because fashion itself is considered illegal. Yeah, but that's when I launched my brand, Enki. Now, if I want to tell you about Enki, the name Enki comes from one of the Sumerian gods, a god of life, wisdom, and creation. I chose that name because I believe all of us are creators. We are all gods of our own lives. So yeah, through Enki, I wanted to inspire people to embrace their own power, to believe that they capable to do anything. So yeah, my clothes that you can see behind me, I want my clothes to represent strength, fearless, and rebellion against expectations. I want people who wear my dress to feel like bold and strong, believe in themselves, and refuse that society define them. And yeah, my slogan actually is dress like a Persian legend. To me, Persian legend is someone who stands tall, who refuses to bend under expectations. So I moved to the States last year, and almost with nothing, no money, no connection, and just my dream. And I had this privilege to meet Philly Fashion Week team and dear Autumn Lyn. So first of all, I have to say that starting over in a new country as a 42-year-old woman, it's been the hardest chapter of my life. But at the same time, it's given me hope because I met the greatest people. And I started working with Philly Fashion Week and Autumn Lyn to rebuild Enki here. It's a long process, but Autumn helped me to make my clothes. We make the patterns first, and we do the muslins, and then we do the final.
Hi, my name is Autumn Lyn. I'm the Makerspace Manager here at Maison Philly Fashion Week. I work with my wonderful client here, Solia. I'm actually a designer myself, but I was really inspired by Solia's story, and I really wanted to help her grow her brand here in the United States. So some of the challenges that we really faced is a lot of her garments were still in Iran. So we have some, but some we were trying to recreate from a sketch or from maybe she had a sample or maybe she just had a picture. So we had to start a lot of different ways. So one of the ways I started was I did a drape in Clo 3D to kind of recreate what she had before and sort of get an idea of where she wanted to begin. From there, we moved on to a traditional pattern, which we worked together on. And so after the pattern, we sew up the sample, and then we do various fittings with the models. And then Solia just kind of talks about how her vision is coming to life a little differently than her products in Iran. And I get to learn more about her wonderful customers, her clients, other Iranian Canadians and Iranian Americans who have supported her label all over the years. So this is the piece, as she was saying, that we worked on together. So we actually went to Tex World in New York to source this fabric, and we couldn't find anything. And then finally, do you want to tell them where we found the fabric?
Oh yeah. So yeah, we were walking on the street, and I saw the name of the store that it looks like Iranian name. So I told Autumn, then I think they're Iranians. We went there. He wasn't Iranian, but he was Afghan, but he can speak Farsy. So, and like unbelievably, we find my fabric that we looked for there at his store. And yeah, because he was Afghan, and we have this tradition that Iranian, we have to get a discount. So we get a good amount of discount in there. And yeah, so this is the story behind this fabric. And yeah.
So after we went through this giant big showroom, wholesale showroom in New York, we find it in this like little store in the garment district in New York. So
it was a journey.
So yeah, it's just been about rebuilding the community, and here at Maison Philly Fashion Week, we're very much into supporting emerging designers. And so some of the challenges about Solia's particular design is how to get this like wonderful like sun pattern. Like it's like the rays of the rising sun just right, and you can see it echoed in her beautiful vest here. And then do you want to grab the dress? Yeah. And then here it's got the tux in the dress. And do you have one on the pant maybe?
Yeah, I have them all over
and then
my
on
clothes.
the pant.
Because like these are kind of my signature. Because it's because I'm inspired by wings, as I told you, Enki's wings, and also the, what do you say?
The rays of the rising sun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we kind of find out we had that in common when she showed me the artwork of the Sumerian god that she's inspired by. I actually really liked that ancient artwork too. I didn't realize it was the inspiration to her brand. So we actually have a lot in common, both aesthetically, and then I really love learning about each other and like sort of working together through this design process.
Yeah, and that's been a beautiful like journey for me. One thing about my design is that I design asymmetrical because I love asymmetrical aesthetically, and also when I was in Tehran. Tehran is a very like messy, crowded city, and I wanted to show that like I forgot the word. Yeah.
Is Tehran the capital of Iran?
Yeah, yeah, the capital, and it's so like you cannot find like anything in its place.
So it's disbalanced, so you
Yeah,
represent it
non-balanced. Yeah,
with the asymmetry?
yeah, exactly,
So you're drawing together the ancient and the modern?
exactly. And thank you for helping me in English. One thing that I forgot to tell, it's that happened to me within a year that I launched my brand in Iran. Something incredible happened to me. I invited by Enki Fashion Studio to showcase my collection at New York, Milan, London, and Paris Fashion Weeks. So for a designer like me, this was more than a dream come true. It meant like that my work, my voice mattered. But I fortunately couldn't go because all financial barriers, sanctions, and all limitation as a like placed on me as a Persian. So I had to miss that opportunity, and that was really devastating for me. But at that time, I promised myself that this is not the end, and I have to find a way to keep going. So yeah, now I'm here, and I'm really, really hopeful for the future of Enki and other people, especially women, who wants to follow their dreams. Follow your dreams, even when the world tell you that it's not that it's impossible, because you are a creator, you are a legend. Yeah. Thank you. See you at the studio. Peace. بالهای Enki. This is Farsy, and in English it means the wings of Enki. Enki is one of the Sumerian god, and inspired obviously by his wings and the freedom of flight and the asymmetrical silhouette. I wanted to show the rebellion against expectations of society, and with the lines I wanted to show the freedom of movement in every steps, and I want whoever wear this feels so powerful and strong. This dress is Sundress. In Farsi, we say پیراهن خورشید. And with the cutout and the side, I wanted to show the strong and the edgy vibe. And for the most part of creating this in Iran, I have a lot of challenges at first, because when I done the designing, I wanted to collaborate with sample maker, and it was really hard to find one there because most of them didn't understand. But I actually overcome it, and this is the final design and clothes. For this one, the hoodie, my slogan is dress like a Persian legend, and I wrote it in the back of the hoodie. And to me, Persian legend is someone who stands tall, who follows their path. This is what all Iranian women do. And for the pants, the bands on the bottom of the pants, I inspired them by the corset that they wore in the Gothic era. And yeah, and this is, I wanted to show the powerful and fearless. Thank you. For this look, the cutout and the black, I mean, I wanted to show the power and the challenges that I have. One of the other challenges that I have in Iran, it's that we cannot wear these looks in the street, and we should have wear it like in underground, like parties or these things. So yeah, that was hard to design like this in Iran. But
So if someone were to wear this in a club to Iran, do they have to hide what they're wearing? And
yeah,
take
we
it
don't
off
have
when
club
they get
actually in
there?
Iran, but the underground parties, yeah, I mean the house parties,
The
yeah.
house parties.
Yeah, they have to wear it from head to toe, and in the house they can.
They can take it off
Yeah.
and reveal.
Yeah, and this is very challenging.
What's the name of this piece in Farsi?
Jumpsuit, we said jumpsuit in Farsi. So it's like freedom jumpsuit. It means jumpsuit azadi. And I chose vegan leather because I don't want like to harm like animals. And yeah, and this is also the asymmetrical. One of the other reasons that I use asymmetrical in my design, it's because I wanted to show the chaos in Tehran, because it's a very like chaotic city.
So it's visually chaotic or socially chaotic?
Everything chaotic.
Everything's
yeah,
chaotic.
like visually, socially, everything you can. It's a chaotic city. So yeah, I wanted to show the chaos in the city with the asymmetric design. And yeah.
And you
Thank
developed
you.
the whole collection with vegan leather?
Yeah.
Because that's a passion of yours.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, the whole collection is with vegan leather. Thank you. And this one is also called wing cape, and somehow it's like wing dress, but this is my favorite one. I wanted to, with the like dramatic sleeves and the big hood, I wanted to show a mystery and like beside the power. And the one thing that is I really appreciated, it's now in Philadelphia, I can have more control of designing and like creating. I'm collaborating with Autumn, and she's a great designer herself, so she understands me so well, and it's really good for me. I can be more creative and do what's really inside my head. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
My favorite is the dress we
Wing
made
ball.
together.
Yeah, of course. That was
I
my...
love this one too. Maybe they're tied. Like together they look beautiful.
Yeah,
you
and
have the asymmetry, and then you have the symmetry. Together they're like a pair.
Yeah, and this one is my actually hero product.
Your hero product.
Yeah, the wing dress.
So that's your bestseller.
Exactly. Yeah. Thank you for watching us, and thank you Behind the Collection for this opportunity, and peace.